And we're live.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How you doing? Mick and Cass here. Outdoors and survival. Hope you're all good. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Elusive. Hi, Jason.
Faces.
Hi, Dirty Faces. Hope you're all good, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
So that owl flying over you. Okay.
Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in this absolutely glorious planet of ours.
They kicked me out again, stupid thing.
They kick you out again?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Phone's sake. Well, I hope you've all had a fantastic week. I'm bouncing around at the moment. I'm back home. Things are coming together. Plans are in order. All stuff's good. In actual fact, I've just got to do a very quick check on some dates, and then I can stick something on
Evening
the board.
tea.
There's been an announcement tonight.
So, Lucy, if you had an owl flying over you, you lucky bugger. Was it Tawny, Barn? Hello. Come on. Okay.
Just got to find the calendar to get it right for once, Mikey.
There we have. What else in the house? Hi, Jason. Oh, faces. Yay. We had a lovely tea tonight, and we had nice. Yeah, we went for a trip yesterday. Went up to Mr. P's, Farmer P's farm in Gloucester, and we picked up one of his Dexter beef boxes. And so, hi Paula. We had Dexter sirloin steak last night, and tonight we had a brisket roasted. Oh, so good. Hi kitten. Paula, I loved your recipes. Oh. I was worried that I hadn't seen you on my notifications, so I thought, oh no, don't say I've been missing those videos, but I checked and I haven't. Hi, John. Yes, I saw Katrina. I saw Michael put a picture of you preparing your duck. Very nice. William even had some. You had some beef. Oh, are we keeping you awake? Yes, our eldest son was 36 today, Chris, and he took his daughter to a birthday party, and then this afternoon he went to Westmeorn to his a cafe there. It's called Cafe and Cars, and or cafe, it's Cafe and Cars, I'm sure. And what they do, they have like car shows there on the weekends, and today it was a 90s car fest, so he really enjoyed that. Edith Dale.
I've got to do some double checking with Gareth on those dates.
What?
Because my calendar doesn't match up, so I'm just going. I'm terribly sorry about this, guys. I've got an announcement to make. I'm going to send a quick message to somebody now. He's going to get back to me.
Max, so.
Yeah, and then I can double confirm a date for you.
No, you got a double chin there, mate. Oh, sorry, didn't make jump. So I hope everyone's as well. You can wave, everyone. Oh, yeah. Oh. You're getting all shy. You're going all shy. Well, Vic will be with you in a minute. Tonight, the questions have been done by Pro Plus Kid, Emma, and she was saying that she might be journeying back from holiday, so we've got her question. So if she's not here by 8:45, then we can do the quiz anyway.
Hopefully.
Yeah, he's a little darling sometimes.
Right, do apologise for that. It's okay. I've just final confirmation days and dates for May for the camp. I've just had a look at my calendar. The day I thought it was, it's actually showing as the middle of the week. So I'm like,
hey, Max in the hoose.
Hiya, Mac. How you doing?
Hi, FU crew.
So, Mickey is back. Mickey is here. Mickey has got plans in the offing. He's running around like a blue-ass fly.
Tonight, I have got Thatcher Zero, which is alcohol free. It's all right, but
Right, I'm just going to pour myself out a Guinness because I need the reward. A nice Guinness. I have got an apology to make to you all. It has been very lacking the last 12 days on the channel. I know that.
We've done a couple of videos, but unfortunately, he's had the cards been what do you call it?
SD cards.
SD cards has got ruined.
Hi,
Silver.
I've got to buy brand new SD cards.
Yeah.
I got an issue. It's not fair because I've made a cracking video of me driving that 101. I spent hours of me driving that 101, moving the camera, getting different angles, trying to show you as much about a historic Land Rover as possible. I did all the research, I did the talk, I took it into the woods, I drove it off-road and on-road. It was beautiful. And then when I come to upload it, all it's got is me in the first 2 seconds going.
Yes, Paula, it's going to be a Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
So it will be through the week. And you'll get to meet us and you'll meet the Willow.
Yes.
The Willow.
Yes. I mean, we can accommodate most things.
That wasn't either our stomach, that was the dog.
Yeah, so there's a frustration. For those of you that are new to running your own channels, one of the things I will say to you is be prepared for those days, sometimes several days, sometimes weeks, that you make several videos that you put your heart into and it ain't going to happen. It all goes wrong. It's a real kick in the proverbials, but it happens. And the thing to do is to bounce back from it and learn. The lesson I have there is replace my SD cards probably on a 6 monthly basis, not a 3 yearly. They all these things only have a limited lifespan. And again, I've got to get back into the habit of checking that I've got the footage before I wrap on.
Yeah, Mac, obviously we spoke to Chris today, and that 101 is one of the ones that he loved to drive, and his dad said to him, no, you wouldn't. And he goes, well, he says, no different to some of the lorries that I've driven.
No, it was a wonderful vehicle, but a pig to drive. It really was a pig to drive.
Oh dear. So Johnny's had one of those car weekends. 12-volt battery went on the Cindy's Prius. Found out you can't jump one hybrid to another. Oh dear.
Oh, didn't know that. You can't jump start one hybrid to another.
Yeah, I suppose you never really thought about that one.
Yeah. Washing your feet with your socks on.
Will you stop tapping me?
So T tried Guinness and it was
a zero.
Yeah, a Guinness zero. Yeah, it definitely would have felt like it.
Good evening, Jason.
I don't think I could do. Oh, Muddy Ruts Foodie.
Muddy Ruts Foodie is full of brisket, aren't you, Jason?
Yeah. So this weekend we had a bit of a mission to pick up some beef. So very luckily, bit of a surprise to me, but Jason organised for us to go to Gloucestershire, meet up with Farmer Pete and pick up a beef pack from him. So we went and picked up the beef, and then the amazing thing for us is, and the nice thing for us is, this animal we have watched grow up over the last 4 years, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've seen it grow. We've seen how it's fed, cared for, seen that it's literally been grass fed its entire life. Superbly cared for, looked after, loved.
After
adored.
having that sirloin steak yesterday and that brisket today, I think if I'm going to feel cheated if I don't have Farmer P's next to beef. Yeah, it's not going to be the same.
And one of the nice things is knowing where the meats come from and seeing how it's cared for. It's just something we're lacking in today's modern world with fast convenience supermarkets and so forth. The years gone by when all your meat was sourced pretty much within 10-15 miles of where you lived through your local butchers, who would have probably been your local slaughterhouse as well, have gone by the by, which is a real shame.
But it was nice. We met Farmer P. Didn't see Biscuit. He's Jack Russell, but we met. I had a met Muppet. He's like a black. I should have had German Shepherd, is it?
Yeah.
And Pickle, Poppet, and Pickle, wasn't it? The two collies.
And Famous Dave.
Yeah, and Famous Dave. And I did throw the ball for Pickle because anyone who watched Farmer P knows that she's ball orientated.
Yeah. And so Mac, I've made arrangements. Me and you will be going down there in about a month's time. I'm going to be doing an interview with him, which I thought everybody might be interested in. So I had a quick chat to him because we only saw him for about 5-10 minutes at max.
He's busy doing
busy man.
Sorting his water in the field, isn't it?
Yeah. So what we've done, I've turned round to him and said, "Can I come down and interview him? I would like a farmer's perspective on wild camping, people using the outdoors, where the issues lie." Because again, coming from a farming background myself, and I'm not saying don't wild camp, stealth camp. I'm not saying that. I'm saying do it, but understand there are risks and dangers to these things, and it's as important to know what to look for to avoid those risks and dangers and keep yourself safe as otherwise. And they're not always things you're going to see that are easy to spot. It's things like spraying. A lot of farms don't spray herbicides now, but they may be fertilizer. They may be spraying fertilizers. They may be spraying chemicals. They may be muck spreading. Not a nice place to camp. Maybe doing vermin management, foxes, things like that. So again, it's knowing all about that, understanding the farm. And I was chatting away to him, and a lot of farmers you expect to have them go, "No, I'm anti it." Well, he actually turned around and said, "I just remember when I used to do it myself." However, he agreed with me. There is information that people that haven't grown up out in the countryside need to take into account, and this can come down to things like lambing. You know, if you've got ewes in a field and they've got lambs, they can become aggressive. They can become quite dangerous, depending on the breed and the species, and they will give you a hell of a knock. They will take you off your feet. Cattle, same thing again there. Knowing the breeds of cattle, the types of cattle, the risks involved.
Only this week, a gentleman was in Cornwall and he went running with his dog off the lead through a field of cattle, and unfortunately he lost his life because they got youngsters in the field. You're running. Anyone knows what they're like for animals running off.
And the blame will be put on the cattle. Dangerous cows. Yeah. Those dangerous cows are living in their own field. You enter that field at your risk, and again, be aware of that. Even if you're using a footpath, public footpath, it runs through a field with cattle in it, you will see the signs, or there should be signs posted telling you, enter at your own risk. It gives you the option of going around, because the priority is given to actually the farm and the farm management. And also be aware, a farmer can close a footpath. Out for you,
Katrina.
He can approach the council. He can close a footpath. He can say, "Sorry, too dangerous." As long as he applies an alternate route, it doesn't put you at risk.
And if your animals do attack wild stock, they are within their right. The farmer's in the right to shoot your dog.
Oh yeah.
So Max is being headbutted by a ram in the bollocks. So.
It does. And it does. And again, people always say to me, "Yeah, that only counts to sheep." It doesn't. Any livestock. No. If a dog is worrying any form of livestock whatsoever, whether it be big old burly cows, whether it be sheep, whether it be chickens, geese, ducks, anything, farmer's quite within his rights to shoot your dog, and he doesn't have to give a warning. Okay. It's not something that any farmer's going to do lightly or wants to do, I can assure you. But at the end of the day, when you've got animals that are heavily pregnant being chased by a dog, they tend to abort, lose, and
there's a street this week that a dog been attacked by a dog and it ripped its face and had to be put down.
And again,
it's always interesting to hear from their
so it'd be interesting to see from his point of view and his perspective. And we're living in a time where a lot of people are very quick to judge, and I found him to be a very fair man. He's quite keen on people enjoying and loving the countryside. That's why he runs his own channel. Um, and occasionally he'll have a laugh and a giggle at people, like certain groups of people that like to go walking in multicoloured jackets that don't bother wearing decent bootage in the winter, walking across the fields and then mow because it's muddy.
People like to go across through lanes wearing lycra that a person of that age should not be wearing.
Yes. Yes, it looks uncomfortable.
Hi, Simon.
Hi, Simon. How you doing? How you doing, mate?
He's been driving a 101.
I've been driving ex-military vehicles.
Our son is really gutted because he's always wanted to drive one of those. But
I also slung up a short explaining diggers, tractors, and
that's a good idea.
Excavators, which was really just came out of a moment's argument with somebody over what was a digger and what was an excavator, and I chucked it up because a couple of people were really laughing about it. So yeah, that wasn't originally going to be one that I was going to share on the channel, but it's out there.
Lucy said he packed up once because the cows are too close with the young. Yeah. And it's not worth the risk. It's not worth. It's not fair on them, and it's not fair on you. You want a bit of sleep safe, knowing that you're not going to get stomped.
It's in everything you do in the countryside. Yeah,
it's like not laying underneath a tree that's got dead branches, and
the simple rule to apply to all your countryside expeditions is: when in doubt, get yourself out. Yeah. If you suddenly think to yourself, I didn't check that tree, I'm not happy about the branches, the wind, whatever, get up, move, make the effort. If you're not happy with the animals around you, get up, move, make the effort. Don't, because at the end of the day, even if there wasn't a lot of risk, you're just going to make yourself miserable for hours and hours and hours sitting there going, I wonder if. There's no pleasure in that. So move to somewhere where you sit back, breathe deep, and enjoy.
Simon said about track wheel difference, etc. Yeah, you did have comments from someone who go, that goes really slow. Well, what do you expect? It's 6 tons. You know, you're not on a Mini Cooper, are you?
Got a top speed of about 55 miles an hour, and I can tell you now, on rough ground, you don't want to be doing 55 miles an hour on it. It bounces everywhere. Wanders. But yeah, it was. It was an experience to be driving one again. And
hello, Janet.
It's a heavy old bus. I'm going to try and salvage some footage from my phone and that, and put some bits together. So there may be a little video, a couple of minutes with me talking over it, just describing what it's like to drive a 101. For those of you that may be interested. Hagland's next. BV Hagland.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bit of fun.
I want one of that. Or a Gamma Goat. I've always wanted one.
Yeah, the old BV Hagland's. Driven a couple of those in my time. There are 2 variants. There's a Ford V6 variant and a Volvo, I believe, engined variant, a diesel. Brilliant bits of kit. Great fun to drive. Oh, if you're really, really old and long in the tooth like me, you might remember the Gamma Goat.
Oh, we quite often watch the lorry truck trials.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of the Tatras, and you have the Gamma Goats as well doing that.
Yeah.
He said those things are epic, but not great motorway driving, though. Yeah, you're right, Steve.
No fun on the motorway. Oh, no fun on the motorway at all. Explain centre coupling.
Because they
okay.
Don't they? Yeah.
Centre coupling is quite simple. So basically, the BV Hagland has, easiest way to think of it is a knuckle joint. It's not a knuckle joint in that sense, but it's a 4-way joint. So you have a front section and a rear section. The engine in the front section drives the front tracks and then through a prop shaft into the rear, driving the rear tracks as well. So you've got 2 driven units. 2 large hydraulic rams apply the steering. So basically what happens, it causes the tracks on one side to brake or accelerate, depending on how you control it. But the other thing is the hydraulic rams turn the centre of the vehicle. So the middle of the vehicle does that. Okay, that's your main
That's
turning.
why I thought they're great.
But alongside that, it also applies braking to the tracks. So it makes a vehicle that can literally turn on a sixpence, although it's tracked and quite long. They're real bonus for them was Arctic warfares, where they were developed. Very light footprint, quite powerful,
Ray.
very powerful. Will climb out of almost anything, and that coupling in the centre not only allows the bodies to turn that way for turning, but it allows them to flex that way and that way as well. So on rough terrain, you've got two drive units. So you've got a pusher and a puller. Yeah, and it floats. It's amphibious.
Dee's in the house.
Hi, D.
Ray's in the house.
Ray, how you doing, brother? D, how you doing? Oh, excuse me. Oh, that hurt. I've got arthritis in my right hand is playing up at the moment, especially you can see where these two fingers are quite swollen on that joint. And what keeps happening is those knuckles keep locking up, and it's sort of like every now and again it locks up, and then as I have to push through it, it just sort of goes,
my fingers
click.
do that. Yeah,
oh,
that's not nice.
That makes you jump.
Yeah, skid steer towed unit. He says, lovely explanation, Mick. Fully articulated.
Hopefully, it makes a bit of sense.
I could just see me going shopping in that. Just think I wouldn't have to worry about queuing. I could just go in the ditch with it.
Yeah, and the Haglunds have got some legs.
Oh yeah,
they can fair fly. Takes a bit of skill to drive as well. Yeah.
Do they do a V8?
Raw rigs hurl them around all over the place. They're absolutely.
You need
amazing.
to soak it in 10W60. Okay.
So what I need to do, I need to rub in some chili oil. I was told today. Not today, this week. Lady I was chatting to about it. She said, "Why do I put a bit of chili oil on my arthritis?" And she said that helps. So I might give that a try.
He was taking the piss. He said, "Yeah, elusive. Those folding fireboxes are brilliant. I mean, you've used them. Then we sent one up to Benny as well. They're really good." Bad Simon. Well, I don't know what weekend everyone's been having, but it seems to be we've been having some really nice weather down here. Very cold in the evenings, but during the day, sunshine. We've had got blue tits trying to nest downstairs in the nesting box, which is quite nice.
Right, there we go.
I did that. Was it?
Just answering on that. So the weekend, 17th of May, 18th of May. So
oh, D touched something. Got hives. Oh dear.
Right, I just need to.
Yeah, D was saying he was just camping. Woke up with left hand swollen like a sausage, burning rash, hives.
Hives. Oh.
You touched some poison ivy or something somewhere there, D.
Right, from Gareth. Okay, I will put that in.
Open on lights. Oh dear.
Right, so do excuse me, very rude tonight doing my phone here, but it's been a bit of a panic trying to sort this out because there's been a lot going on. So let me go to.
Yeah, Kitten, we've had while he's been off, I've been having the back door open for Willow so we can just go in and out, in and out. Hi, Mike.
Right, Friday, 16th of May, Saturday, 17th of May, Sunday, 18th of May. I've managed to get that weekend up the woods for a camp.
So you can put it on the board now.
Yeah, I'm going to stay it on the board. It's been a bit of a hectic trying to organise
it. So that
is
the camp. The next camp is going to be May the 16th to May the 18th. Yeah, we're good, thank you. All right, lovely, take it easy. It could have been the hitchhiker chick you picked up on the logging road. Oh dear.
Yeah, and I do.
Oh, that's fantastic. T was just saying it's a weekend when he ain't got the kids, so perfect timing. So happy customer.
Well, I do apologise. There were a couple of dates thrown about earlier in the week, but it's turned out there was some issues with other people and bookings, and I've been rattling all weekend to try and get this finally sorted out.
No idea. That hasn't changed yet.
No, so back we go. Back we go. All right, Charlie, how you doing? Observation post, Charlie. Yeah, I'm doing great, mate. I'm doing well, good, mate. Kitten, your fence up today, storm. Oh no. Well, it's supposed to be getting bad again this week, isn't it? I hope it doesn't get down.
I actually got sent a photograph from Lee Roberts. He was been making some trying to do bow drill, and the photograph is him with his Jack Russell Dotty on his back, and he's trying to do the bow drill, and she decided that she's joining in.
Yeah, Paula. Yeah, and I'm not a massive meat eater myself. I try and vary my diet. I'm not a vegetarian, but I try and reduce the amount of meat I eat.
Monday is meat-free Monday for us.
3 days through the week.
Yeah.
Because again, too much protein for me in the condition I am and with my issues. Apparently, it's not a good thing, and I need to shed a little bit anyhow.
Observation post. Mike's in.
Excellent. Yeah, I've said good evening to Mike.
Yeah, Rowan Ray says he'll try and pop in on one of the days. That'd be great to see you.
Brilliant. Yeah.
If any that can make the camp, if you can just drop us an email so we've got an idea of the.
It's also on the board as well.
Yeah. Obviously, Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. If you drop us an email, just let us know that you are coming, so we've got an idea. Then numbers. I know Lee Roberts had said yes.
Fred is vegan.
Yes, I suppose so. You could say that.
Well, I always thank vegetarians. Cheers, all you vegetarians, for my pigeon shooting, because somebody's got to keep the pigeons off them old legumes and beans and lentils.
I don't know, but I don't know how you all feel, but with the sun is, it's it's between Farnham and the Hogsback.
Yeah, Simon, we're between Farnham and the Hogsback, if you know the area. Aldershot.
It's on the board there, Paula, 16th, 17th and 18th of May.
We're literally 4.5 miles out of Aldershot town centre, 5 miles as a crow flies.
Evening sticks.
So, yeah, pretty much Aldershot is your nearest major town.
No, not Ashvale.
No, not Ashvale. Go the other way, mate.
Go the other way.
Go the other way.
Farnham, Hogsback. That's of this end. It's this end.
Quick Mickey map time. Quick Mickey map time.
I can. I'll send the. We'll send the what 3 words.
Yeah.
If you're interested in going, I'll spend the what 3 words nearer. Hi, Kiwi. So that is the next camp is the May the 16th, 17th, and 18th. If you want to come for a day, say overnight, or do the whole weekend, you're all welcome. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Yes, and we're gonna. Sure, we've got a couple of places that we can take you to that you'll really like too.
Give you a rough idea. So,
hey, Simon, that's a
rough layout. Farnham one end, Aldershot, Guildford. So basically, if you look at take a line between Farnham and Guildford, and then cross over to the other side, about the same distance out to where the camp is. Okay, as Aldershot. about level with all the shop. There you go. If you want to look at it, maps.
Take you to Waverley Abbey. That's nice, isn't it? There.
Yeah. You got Waverley Abbey just down the court, down the road.
To see the White Hart.
White Hart, yeah.
So that's area.
Yeah, got a beautiful
Hi, Emma.
area. Yeah, stop at the Volkswagen. There's flinging Volks.
I'm on the moors. Oh, thank you so much. We're live on Dartmoor.
Hello, Dartmoor.
Hello, Princetown.
Hello, Haytor.
Not really. Not near Dorking.
Sticks, there is a date for the camp. The date for the camp is Friday the 16th of May, Saturday 17th of May, and Sunday 18th of May. So there we go.
Kiwi can do Friday and Saturday, but he's working Sunday.
Not a problem, mate.
That's all right.
You know, you're more than welcome. Yeah, I haven't had to. I won't say I've had to fight for the dates, but basically between having my issues and stuff that they got going on up the woods, it was a bit of a panic at the last minute to try and sort out dates. Lovely, mate. Lovely. Sticks, want you there, brother.
So they're going to Volksfling is a festival in Scotland the week after your thing.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Nice. So they're not actually flinging Volkswagens then?
No.
Damn.
Hi, Live in Lavoo.
I
said, Simon, you get hold of us on email. I can send what 3 words because I'm not going to put it out over.
Yeah.
There.
I had an image. We said Volkswagen of this like Highland Games, some big burly gentleman in his kilt with a Volkswagen Beetle held between his hands, tossing it like a my best Scottish there.
Oh dear. Yes, we've got a few bits of kit, but because he's been so busy the last couple of weeks, but haven't had chance. The films that he had done, they got. I'm trying to think that word when he got just corrupted. That's it. Yeah. Some of the videos he did have got corrupted. So yes, we have got some, and
believe it or not, I have 4 SD cards.
Right. Dee wants to know how much was that? Would it cost for the 101? It's a Land Rover 101 D.
How much would it cost to buy one?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one that they got up there in the conditions then has got a book value at the moment of 25 grand. Because all its numbers are original, it's still got all its military plates. You can find them a bit cheaper, but they tend to be fairly rotten and not thoroughbreds like that one. You can also find them a lot more expensive. I will be honest with you, right? The Land Rover 101 or Land Rover 1 ton or 4 control, awesome piece of equipment. So it was designed in 1968 to haul artillery places. It was designed as a short stop measure so that the British Army of the Rhine would have a vehicle that could tow artillery places out into the field, hauling 1 ton of ammunition and the crew to operate the gun with it. Now, these vehicles had a life expectancy in battle of 20 minutes maximum. So when they put the order into Land Rover, they said, look, basically all we want is a big bloody tractor that will pull this out, park up, fire the guns, and it's probably going to get destroyed. So we don't really want to spend a huge amount in it. So what you're actually driving is pretty much a series Land Rover on steroids. It's got drum brakes. You are sitting on top of a Rover V8 3.5 litre engine, which runs beautifully. That's the good points. Bad points.
You've got a little tiny thing to put your feet in, don't you? Yeah. You're like a little box.
Steering. Appalling. Okay. Braking. Sometimes. When in panic mode, it can actually work. Heating. Well, this is the interesting thing. On a really cold day, the heating won't warm you up. But invariably what happens, you stop and all the heat radiates from the engine through the cowling. But that's at the point that the day's warmed up. So it's sort of a bit of a reverse technology there. Comfort. Get out, walk around. That's more comfortable than actually driving it.
if they have a water leak and you got your feet, you got nowhere to move your feet to get out of the way of the water leak.
No, and
So it
everything
goes straight down
leak.
your boots.
It's a Land Rover. It's an old military Land Rover. Everything leaks. The water comes in everywhere.
Yeah, basic, exactly, Simon.
You couldn't get much more basic. Basically, what I'm describing to you is an aluminium box stuck on top of a Rover 3.8 with a very low ratio gearbox. So you're looking at something that's probably got top speed. I think the recommended top speed on good ones was like 55. But you don't want to do 55. I was getting nervous at 30. But it will go anywhere. So this thing is 6 tons in weight. The one that I was driving was anyhow because it's got an extra body on it. So it was 6 tons in weight. It's got a towing capacity that is through the roof. It's super low ratio, even in high range. It's low ratio, and a massive
ground
amount of
high.
And I think we worked it out that we were getting somewhere, depending on what we were doing, between 4 and 8 to the gallon.
Yeah, 6. Simon just said accessibility is an issue as well.
Definitely, they're a pig to get in and out of. Even I'm fairly capable. As a driver, you've sort of got you've got a ring on the hub of the front wheels for the driver and passengers getting. So you've got to stand on that. When it's slippery, your foot slides off. You've sort of got to sling yourself in, and then you've got to twist your feet round the steering column to get them in. The pedals also came up about 8 inches off the deck. So there's none of this resting your heel on the floor, pushing on the clutch. You've literally physically got to lift your leg up over it and push down. The other bit of fun is the gear levers over here. And here's how I describe this, because the gearbox is behind you. The gear lever works this way, not that way. So you sort of go neutral first. And I'm not over exaggerating this. So it's neutral first. Second. Third. Fourth, and in between that there's lots of like that, so you tend to hold it into gear, so you go first to second, and then you're like, oh, that's in second, yeah, that's in second, because it's engaged and moving, which is great fun. It's character building, as they used to say. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Great fun. If you'd asked me the week before I drove it, did I want one? Oh yeah, all those lovely memories from my youth come back, and I go, yeah. Playing with it for a few days? No. Got my arms like that now.
No, I'm not for what I wanted. No.
Do you know what?
I was mad enough falling out the 110. No way I'm getting my little trotter onto the round part of the tyre to get in.
No, it's definitely not something for anybody that is not just mobility issues, getting older like myself, because hauling myself in and out.
Tim Racing's always wanted one.
It is, and you know
our son's always wanted to drive one.
It is, and it's one of those vehicles. It just looks.
They're love. Hello.
It looks wary. It looks alley as hell. You know, it's one of those vehicles that just looks awesome. And it is. It is awesome. What it was designed to do, the job it does, and the job that one does, it absolutely cannot be beaten. In the time since they've had that one, they've bought 2 pin scours, both of which have died. They both could not handle the pressure. And yet that old thing, you go out.
Hi, Virginia.
Yeah. And it's an old Rover V8, so you've got to respect it. So there's a start-up procedure, which is isolator off or on, ignition on. You hear the fuel pump, and it literally, when you put the ignition on, you and then it goes. That's fuel is now at your carburetor. It's pressuring back.
Unfortunately,
and then start it.
The CRV we can't keep. It's a manual, and there's no way that it's going to tow our trailer.
Yeah, my trailer weighs just over a ton, so my camping trailer is not going to get used. So I came up with a toss-up. It was get rid of the camping trailer or get rid of the CRV. So the CRV is going to be going. I have already selected the next vehicle,
but that's good.
But that's secret.
Yeah,
I can't describe or tell you until I got it.
And it won't be for another 7 or 8 bus. I think 7 weeks.
8 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
It won't be that until I find the right one. But I will say to anybody out there that's looking for a good, honest, I know it's not saying mine, not selling you mine, but anybody that's out there looking for a really affordable, decent motor, those Honda CR-Vs, I cannot fault it. I cannot fault it. Economical, reliable. The four-wheel drive on it is superb. It just doesn't have the towing capacity that I really, really, really need, especially going forward with the channel, because Mrs. Mick has got to come with me. I am going to take my wife up the woods.
Oh no, Virginia's been going for the past month. It's been going by the clock in the kitchen. It turns out it was an hour late. But yeah, and the outdoorsy thing.
Virginia, welcome to my world, mate. I tell you what, at this point, I would like the world to know I am going to make this statement now. I'm making Virginia Bushcrafter, I'm making you an honorary Cornishman, because that is the most Cornish thing I've heard in a long time. Yeah, that's my people, manana. The clock's wrong. Who's using the clock?
Benny, did you? I was on your live, but there was no sound, and then you went. You were having troubles again.
Hi, Sticks. Hi, Owen. How you doing, mate? Excuse me, I've got a bit of a sore throat as well. I've been talking muntjac all week.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, in a week or so time, it'll be right.
It will be. It will be. Yeah. Yeah, not long now, and the clocks will be changing.
Actually, in America, it has. I mean, you just said it's changed.
It's already done.
Yeah, it's changed here today.
Excellent. Excellent.
I haven't seen why you'd do that.
Hey up, Bernie. How you doing, brother? Right, so now, first things first. Can I? Oh, no, about third now. Let me get this out of the way. Guys, I apologise. I really, really apologise. The last 12 days, I have not been in a position to be able to watch YouTube. I've not been able to position to comment, watch YouTube, see YouTube, do anything on YouTube, put up much on YouTube myself. It's been absolutely hectic. I've been in a secret location where phone signals are actually blocked, and so was not able to do much or catch up with other people. And
That'd be a great pooler.
I've also, with what I've been doing, been in positions where I can't really watch because I've been very quiet, stalking, you know.
I've been popping on some of people's lives, and I've still been watching.
Kaz has been catching up for me, so it's been a bit of a weird one that I haven't been able to. It's been frustrating as hell. I finished on Friday, so I'm back to normal now.
Maximus.
It took all day yesterday for me to get my energy back and all my clothes to get cleaned because it was scrubbing out kit and that. I need your help as well. Choice time. Mickey grows beard out. Mickey keeps beard like this. I need your votes. I want to know. I'm fed up with shaving, so part of me says grow the beard out.
Well done, Max, on your, is it 29 subscribers you got? Now 30, no, 31, and 3 videos as well in the book.
Yeah. Part of me says grow it out and actually grow out a bushy. And part of me says grow. Stay with the goatee.
30 says grow.
Yeah. Sticks is the king of bow drill.
He is.
He is the bow drill man. He is the bow drill champ.
I'll send you a photograph, but just don't let it show it to Dre, because if Dre gets the same idea. Lee Roberts was doing the bow drill, and his Jack Russell's on his back. So I don't think you want Dre on your back while you're doing the bow drill, Sticks, because you're going to find that almost impossible. Yeah, you'll be on the floor.
Flip my arm out. Oh, yeah. Time change is always a mess. I think they were. I was listening to the thing the other day. They were discussing your changing or actually doing away with your time changeover. But I think it came in from what somebody was saying as like a 50-50 vote on when they were talking about it. Some want to keep the time change because it means children don't go to school in the dark. Others want it changed because it would just unify it straight off all the way around. I tend to be one of those that thinks, why can't we just have one time and keep it right throughout the year?
Oh dear. I haven't seen it yet, Stick, so I shall watch that.
You know, it's I don't like this clocks going forwards and backs, but it's happened my entire life. So really, truthfully, I just got to put up with it. And tonight, Pro Plus Kid is our
question master,
quiz master. I see Pro Plus is with us.
She's with us.
Yeah, fantastic. I've got the answers to questions here.
Yes, and it's in the next 4 minutes if you're able to Pro Plus.
Fantastic. And so what we'll do is I'll do my usual. I will wait
I hope you didn't have you speeding.
Yeah. I'll wait to be informed who got it, because I think the quiz master is the one that has to be the judge of who called it first, because we have had the last couple of weeks. I've called a couple that could have been a little bit not quite 100% the answer. So I think that's down to the quiz master rather than me jumping in trying to take control. But I do have the list here of questions and answers so that I can fill in.
Brand sauce. Yeah.
Brand sauce. I've got a bottle of Tabasco this week. Nice. Do you like my Tabasco sauce?
I don't.
Cass doesn't like it.
No. Yeah. We're watching a very interesting program today. It's actually some ladies cooking in Ukraine, and they were doing a catfish, and it's pretty big catfish, but they flidded it all down and that, and
it was interesting to watch, wasn't it? And again, they do a lot of rural cooking, so they're cooking on a lot of fire pits, a lot of what people in the UK would refer to as pizza ovens, but traditional ovens, outdoor cooking, that sort of thing. And they're doing everything. They've got one of their videos. They cook a whole bull carcass. Takes 2 days to do, but they show you the whole process of preparing it, getting it ready, pinning it, setting it out, maintaining the fire, the whole lot. There's no talking in these videos. They are just interesting videos to watch.
Max, Elusive, he's actually camping he's out on the moors at the moment, Dartmoor, camping, and he's getting himself the twig stove, because folding twig stove, because it's mainly peat out there, and obviously you can't have flames. So if you've got some house, very interested in all your different stoves and different ways of using, the fuels, etc.
And again, Kicker Sticks, my ember is provided by Bic.
Yeah, he likes sriracha as well, John.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do like a bit of sriracha. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I do like a bit of sriracha. It's where else can we go? Hi, all you loves. Hi, Paula.
Yeah, your lovely recipes. Oh, that curry looked. Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Paula got a lovely little curry recipe up there. I'm going to be trying that this week, Paula. I'm going to be giving that a go because I do like my bit.
Have you got any dessert ones? Because we do like a dessert as well. Just hint in.
I had some jam roly-poly this week and custard. Oh, I wasn't going to tell Caroline that because I could have brought some home, but I didn't.
No, it's all right. It's okay.
See, I'm not that good person you all thought I was.
They're good, Max. I'd like to go and see your Elton tree as well.
Yeah.
You're lucky. It's a beautiful place where you live there.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for the sunset. That was really nice.
Norfolk, that area, that's all what I call big sky country for Britain. It's wide open, big skies, beautiful skies.
So we stayed up in Norfolk, haven't we?
Yeah,
we've done holidays up there.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Sticks, for doing that.
Cheers,
I actually worked out how to do it the other day. I did a thing.
Yeah. Caroline did a thing.
I did a thing, yeah.
I haven't been able to do much in the way of things, but I'm going to be doing some things this week.
Yeah.
I don't know what yet, but I'm going to be doing a thing.
Are you making another a new camp then, Stealth? Ah.
Excellent.
You come down to Blackie's gathering, I have sriracha flowing.
Good stuff. Good stuff. As you see, I'm on the Guinness tonight.
Yeah, I'm
rebuilding the body.
I'm on the zero taste. I've probably got more.
Score update. There we go.
Yeah, I know. There's a there.
Yeah, tore it a little bit this week. Did make me yelp. Yelp like a scolded Jack Russell. I just scolded Jack Russell. I should say, not scolded. Yeah, it did make me yelp. Sometimes you've got to be, and again, sometimes you've got to be a bit careful. Grits. Oh, I don't like grits.
What? 17k this week. I still need your address. I've got a couple of bits to send to you, Owen.
I haven't walked much at all this last week, actually. I've spent a lot of time sitting, staring through bushes. And shouting at Muntjac. I've been barking Muntjac all week, much to their confusion, because I'm not very good at barking them. When
we went up to, you were in the back of the car, in the back of Jason's Range Rover, but there's quite a few Muntjac I saw on the way up there.
Yeah, quite a few deer, wasn't it? Quite a few deer. So what deer were I looking at this week? So
UK now, we've got kookaburras.
Yeah. I was looking at Muntjac deer, Chinese water deer. Those were the two species I was asked to look into. Healthy population of roe up there. They've got a few, not many, but they've got a few fallow. No sign of pig, which they were worried about. So there's no wild boar up on that area.
Excellent.
Woodpeckers, great spotted woodpecker up there, which was quite nice to see. Plenty of yaffles, green woodpeckers. Yeah, it was quite an interesting week.
I see that they've sent some beavers down from Scotland to England.
They get the bus?
I don't know. They might get the train.
Rucksack on, right? One ticket, mister. Yeah, so
I don't know if.
Yeah, I think we're ready to do
Pro
the quiz.
Plus, if you want to do your quiz, my love.
Pro Plus, we're ready for the quiz. I think we're ready for the quiz if everybody is. It's going to be a heads down moment.
Yeah.
All right,
Even if you've been riding your bike.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, Pro Plus, we will start the quiz.
No.
Ready when you are. Okay, first question. What scale is used to measure the spiciness of chilies? What scale is used to measure? Well done, T. Oh no, that was T. Yeah.
It's hot and oh my God, my tongue is dead.
Okay, next question. Okay, question 2. Which food is reputedly the most stolen food in the world? Which food reputedly is the most stolen in the world?
I would have said chocolate.
T.
Curry.
Well done, T. You're on a roll. All right. Question 3. In 1929, what ingredient was removed from Coca-Cola? In 1929, what ingredient was removed from Coca-Cola? T. Okay, question 4. You survivalists should get this one. Which is the only edible food that never expires? Straight away, everybody got it.
They actually found some in the Egyptian pharaohs' tombs that are still edible.
Question 5. What essential nutrient is absorbic acid better known as? T.
Wales, sorry, Mac. It is T again. It's vitamin C. Yeah, they will. Teachers sticking together.
Yeah. You won't get this next one.
Yeah.
Right, question 6. Tomato ketchup was originally sold in the 1830s, but for what purpose? It was for medical purposes.
And
Tomato ketchup, what was it originally sold for? There are 3 answers.
Yeah.
No, T.
No.
Which medical reasons was it used? What was it recommended for? That it would treat. I will take anybody that can give me at least one of the 3.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a wound healer. Okay. No, it wasn't TV.
No.
It wasn't a lubricant.
Oh, this is stumped him. Well done, Froglass.
That wasn't toothache.
Could be, but no.
Wasn't toothpaste. Think of the obvious.
Yeah.
Think of the obvious.
Think ailments. That's what I'm trying to think of. Hemorrhoids.
Ailments.
I don't think I would have put tomato sauce on hemorrhoids.
Ailments of the 1830s.
Oh dear.
All right. What we will do, we will trip that one.
Yeah,
we will
wait.
trip that one.
We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to that at the end. I'll give you a chance to think about that or possibly Google it. So we'll go on to question 7. Galloping lurgy. Question 7. How many pints of Guinness does a man need to drink to get 100% of their recommended daily intake of iron?
Come on, Owen.
How many pints of Guinness does a man need to take to get his daily recommended amount of iron? Well done, Owen.
And how much for ladies?
I'll give a bonus point if somebody can tell me how many for a lady. How many pints of Guinness for a lady?
You're going to be shocked.
I'm going to answer in a second.
Yeah, just do it.
Right,
Yeah.
I'll answer it now. Yeah. 29 pints for a man, 49 pints for a lady.
Yeah, Lighter Hobby's got it, 49. Yeah, 49 for a lady. Blooming heck. Because we need more iron.
Okay.
Hi, Martin.
Yeah. Right. Question.
Yeah.
Question number 8. What is the main fruit in Southern Comfort? What is the main fruit used in Southern Comfort?
Hi, Martin.
Hi, Martin. How you doing, mate? Oh, yeah. Benny.
Benny.
Well done, Benny.
Well done, Benny.
Benny.
do we do? Because Martin's got one of the words.
Yeah, I'm going to stick Martin down on that one there.
Right, the answer to the ailments, Martin, Technomod testing, has got it. It's diarrhea. Or
indigestion and jaundice.
Yeah, indigestion or jaundice. A cure with ketchup.
So, question number 9.
So, Martin, you got a point.
What percent of the world's hazelnuts are used by Nutella? What percentage of the world's hazelnuts are used by Nutella?
It can't be all of them, because you wouldn't have Ferrero Rocher then, would you?
Kitten.
Kitten killer.
Well done, Kitten.
Quasi followed by Owen.
25% of the world's hazelnuts
are
used by
Nutella.
Nutella.
You think out all the other things that use hazelnuts?
Sweet. That's why I can't find any hazelnuts. Okay, go.
And last one.
Last question. Where was the Hawaiian pizza, ham and pineapple first created? Give me the country. In what country, what Philistines created
that disgusting
the Hawaiian pizza?
Vile.
No,
Owen again. Life's a hobby. It was Canada.
Canada, lovely country. Absolutely no sense of taste.
Hi, Philip.
Right, I'm just going to total these up. Let me guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Well, he was chasing. Yeah. Okie doke. So I can tell you our winner for next week is T. T, you're the quiz master next week, mate. That was closely followed by Owen, who got 3. Martin. One of which was a split question. Martin got a 1. Okay. Benny got a 1. And Kitten got a 1. Well done, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, T said he wants to pass it on to anyone who has not had a go. So anyone out there who hasn't had a go and would like to do the 10 quiz questions for next week, it can be about anything. It doesn't have to be.
Or we can do it off the tiebreaker question.
No, because it won't make any difference.
That's true. Yeah. Or we can pass it down to the next one, which was Owen. Or
if not, Owen, do you want it? Philip's in the room. Philip Crawford's in, so he can say hello.
Hi, Philip. How you doing? How you doing, mate? Right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the tiebreaker question. First person to get the tiebreaker question is going to be our champion for next week. So the breaker question was, how many Big Macs are sold every year around the world? How many Big Macs are sold every year around the world?
Yeah, definitely an idiot food one, eh? Wales.
Hi, Lefty. How you doing, brother? Hope you're good.
And hi, Levon. Hey, Levon.
Yeah.
Nearly, but not quite.
Go up. 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 Excellent, Lefty.
Hiya.
Hiya. Hiya. How many Big Macs are sold every year around the world?
T. 1 billion.
T, you were trying to pass it on, mate.
You got it. And you've had a request. Paul would like anything on food. Excellent.
Yeah,
another good quiz. Fantastic questions. Thank you, Emma.
We've still not got somebody for next week.
No, T's doing it.
Oh, T is doing it now. He's decided to do it.
Yeah.
Okie doke. All right, T. Yeah, all right. T is the quiz master
and
next week.
And he's doing a food quiz. Just for you, Paula.
Oh, and he's going to food base it next week. So next week's quiz is hosted by T, and it will be a food-based quiz. So there you go.
Ready.
Get your cookery books out.
Yeah.
I had a bonus this week. I was walking past the bin. And a man was walking up to the bin with a handful of stuff, and he was about to throw it in there. And I went, "Whoa, don't throw that in there. Can I have a look at it?" And what it was some hemp rope, but it's a cord hemp
That
rope.
reminds
So
me
it
of the old
has,
skipping rope from school, didn't it?
yeah,
You?
very similar.
Yeah.
So it's got a nylon centre in it, which I will keep because that has 101 uses.
Yeah.
But it means I've got some nice bits of natural fibre there, bit of hemp rope. Now
Yeah, well done, T.
that's going to make wicks. I can make slow burning match fuses from that. I can shred it down, use it for fire lighting aids, tinder, all sorts of weird and wonderful
You can
things.
weave it into a pair of pants.
Yes, I can even weave it into a pair of pants. And believe it or not, I got 5 lengths of it.
People throw the weirdest things in the bin.
That long. And he couldn't believe it when I went, "Oh, you don't know what a resource that is." I ended up with about 6 people going, "What?" So I showed them how to strike a spark onto it, how you could make fire. 2 were impressed. The rest of them just walk away shaking their heads. And the 2 that were impressed sort of went, "Oh, sorry for them being rude." I said, "That's not a problem. I just know which 3 aren't going to make it in a SHTF situation." So
Right.
you 2 probably will.
For those who weren't in earlier, on the just above my finger is the details for the May camp. So it's May 16th, 17th, and 18th.
All welcome. All welcome.
So stick it in your diary.
John, I don't need a wig, mate.
You can have some of mine.
That's slipstreaming. That is. I could grow my hair long if I wanted to, but I'm built for speed.
The trouble is, it's when it gets to it's getting that length now that if you put a woolly hat on now, it's like Velcro. You just can't pull it off.
Not being funny, look at me. I'm starting to look like a damn
Excellent,
hippie.
Max.
I'm starting to look like something from the 1960s.
Max said he'll be there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
What I do is just I said to everyone, if you can just email me, let us know you are coming. Then we got an idea of how many are coming, so that when we sort out the Saturday night meal,
everybody's welcome. It's the usual rules of the camp. So it's a semi-wild camp. We'll put it that way. Okay.
But it's about biscuits still.
It's in the woods. You bring your camping gear. There's a big fire pit. We all cook on the fire pit. I supply the water.
Excellent,
you supply your shelter. You need to feed yourselves on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning. However, Saturday night we always knock up a meal. There is whether Jace does something amazing like his Moroccan lamb,
you do
or
casserole,
we do a stew, curry, or something like that. There's always a main meal on the Saturday night, and we like the Saturday night to literally be a social time. We all like to sit around a fire, have a chat. If you like a beer or you like a drink, by all means bring your drink along. The only thing I will ask is be nice. Yeah. If you're somebody that gets a little bit rowdy on a few drinks, maybe tone them down a little bit.
Hiking the hills, hi.
I'm not saying don't come along and enjoy yourself, relax and have a beer, but again, it's there's a whole group of people there.
Fantastic,
not everybody is in a position where they can
and it's quite a long way to go for some.
And it is a long way to go.
Yeah,
for some.
Living La Vue will know next month whether he can go.
Brilliant. You're all welcome. The only thing I ask on the day, and again, this is purely personal, it's done secretly, so there's no embarrassment for anybody. There is always a little pot to one side, whatever you can spare. I don't care if it's 20 pence. Okay, whatever you can spare goes in the pot. That goes to Gareth and the guys that own the woods, because they run training courses from there. And I'll be honest with you, what it actually does is it tops up their biscuit fund.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and I know that sounds silly,
but they have a lot of customers and get for a lot of biscuits and tea and coffee.
They do appreciate it. They've never charged me yet, purely and simply because they're my friends, and I earn the use out of the woods by throwing my labour in and helping them out with the maintenance tasks and bits and pieces like that. So yeah. So it's courtesy of them that they've
I think it might be D.
Facilities are minimal. I will say that much.
You have to. It's spade duty, I'm afraid, for
yes,
toilet.
Yes, it is. It is tend to be recce duties. Toilet recce's.
Yes.
For those of you ex-military.
There will be water up there.
Yeah, I will supply water. There'll be plenty of water. Nothing to worry about there water-wise. And again, if you need me to bring some gear, kit that you need to use, borrow for the weekend, let me know beforehand, and I will make sure if I've got it that I can lend it. If I haven't got it, I'll be honest with you and say no, I haven't got it. If you want to do your own cooking in your camp section, do so. But please be aware that we're on about 2 feet of peat, and it's not my woods.
So you'll need a fireproof mat underneath.
Yeah, just a little bit of caution, a little bit of sense, which I know you've all got, but it's I like to say
the main fire pit will have. You got a 6.5 litre water kettle.
Yeah.
That is nearly always on the boil, and we thought it might be larger number than it normally is. So actually, this week we've got the second one, so there'll be 2.
There's always 2 kettles permanently on the boil, and the golden rule with that, like any good camp, if you take a cup out, you put a cup in. The water supply is always next to it, so you make a brew for yourself at any time you want. Make something to eat, whatever you want to do. Take it straight out of that kettle, top it out, but before you put it back,
thank you, Benny.
A cup of water back in, and that way the water stays continually boiling, ready to go for everybody.
That way, because always it was quite a lot. By getting the 6.5 litre, it meant that people could get a hot drink.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah,
and that's the idea of the camp is if you want to come along, you want to do a video there, you want to make a video, you want to interview people, you want to have a chat to people. Yeah.
If you want to bring a couple of bits that you want to swap, if you let us know beforehand what you got, or you want to tell the people what you're bringing with you, and
as Kaz says there, if you've got spare bit kit, you want to swap it, you're looking for something else, stick it on here, let people know. And if you come into the camp,
I will be going for the D for a while.
Likewise, with the channel here, if you've got a piece of equipment that you're looking to move on, get rid of, don't worry about putting it up in the comments. If somebody sits there, I've got a 3-man Norwegian Arctic tent, I want 100 quid for it, or I'm looking for a
there you go,
J. Adams survival knife. Stick it in the comments. Stick it repeatedly in the comments so people see it. And then people can get hold of you and go, oh.
I bet it probably did look wrong on camera. Thanks, Benny. But someone was being a
been a whingy dog.
He's been a bit bad today because I got some vouchers. Keep you awake from Sainsbury's, and I must have knocked them off the table because I found them shredded across the floor today.
Yes, well, you haven't been a good dog.
No, you've been bad.
No, you've been a little monkey. Yeah, I mean, this is a community, so that's what we can.
Oh, it's your birthday week, Cam, is it? Oh,
happy
fantastic!
Birthday.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing your new survival knife, Kiwi, when you come down. Yeah, paper and card or
toilet roll. Yeah, his thing is he loves socks that are balled up. He likes to pull them apart. Your hankies.
Yeah.
Is another one. Men's cotton hankies. But he doesn't choose shoes. The Border Terriers were terrible.
Yeah.
And one of Bracken used to chew up all the post. If the post come through the door, you're like.
Although I remember a very good friend of mine years ago. I'm not going to say any names here, but I remember a very good friend of mine years ago met an attractive lady and then had to send me to buy a pair of shoes in the morning because his Labrador found them. Same Labrador that ran off with the TV remote control.
Yes.
Brand new TV.
Yes.
And buried it, never to be found again. Yep. But I won't say who it was.
No.
Still chuckle about that now.
D said he's got selling off 3 MSS bags on eBay. If no sale, I'm dumping at Goodwill. Free to anyone who wants to pay shipping.
There we go, guys. There we go. So exactly that. And again, share. It's a community. The idea of this, we all help one another out.
Mick, can you quickly check the group chat?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Guinness, yeah. We were talking to Mac. It's funny. We saw Farmer P yesterday, and Famous Dave. Mick was telling them about Willow and his mousing, and they said there's a lady down the road. She actually breeds Shih Tzus with Jack Russells. So can you imagine that? What a hunter they would be? A really fluffy hunter. No, I don't. Poor Sticks could bring her. If he has to end up coming down by train, I don't think he'll be having to bring the cider to.
Cheers, Benny.
Benny.
Nice screenshot, mate.
Yeah, they're called Jack Shits. Yeah.
You're a bad boy, Benny.
Tina said they shit Russells. Hair with attitude, yeah, exactly. I like as I like Paula. Willow's now 7 now, isn't it? 7 mousies.
Just so that everybody's in on the joke, Benny managed to screenshot that moment.
Well, I was picking up the shit, so
and put on it, couldn't you wait till afterwards?
Thank you, Benny.
Thank you, Benny. Night, Paula. Take care, sleep well. And yeah, I will dream of curry tonight. Dream of curry. That's all right, Benny. No worries, mate.
Yeah.
We're all adults here. Apart from anybody that isn't, in which case your mum and dad will explain to you the giggles.
But yeah, I thought that was quite funny, Jack Shits.
Yeah. Apparently, that's a good cross. Because apparently they've got the intelligence of the Shih Tzu and the feistiness and the hunter instinct of the Jack Russell.
That'd be quite an interesting cross.
Yeah, like she said as well, and when it comes up to them actually fighting something bigger than themselves, rather than going in with their teeth, they stand there and go, "Whoa!"
You do kung fu, don't you?
Yeah.
You're usually right in death nuts.
So. So what's everybody been up to? Everybody's been having adventures. I've missed everybody. I've missed everybody's videos. You know what? It's going to take me ages to get back through all your videos and catch up with everything.
Well, like the other day, took my camera with me and nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had some. I was lucky enough. Max did some those sunsets for me, and Lee Roberts has been sending photographs of his walks on the Long Mound of Wilmington and things like that, which is quite nice.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, it's again sometimes catching those images, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always worth having a camera, even if it's with the phone with you, because it's just sometimes you can be bimbling along and things just come out of the blue. There was a couple of photographs I took this week. They're nothing special, but they were just moments. There was one with a couple of swans on a bit of a green. Absolutely stunning photograph.
Oh, 4 nights camping at 21,000 feet on the side of a mountain, editing a short film now. Excellent. Look forward to seeing that. Yeah, Lee took lots of pictures of it because he set up early in the morning. It was in the fog, mist. But he had some ponies.
John's waiting for a closer weather report to see if he's taken the pellet stove with the hot tent to Alabama.
Couldn't believe how hot that pellet stove of yours got, John.
Worked nice, didn't it?
Yeah.
That really did work nice. And again, that fact that will feed all night and give you heat. That's a true hot tent stove. That.
Yeah.
What a lot of us got, like my little hot tent stove, it's not really an all-nighter. It's great for the UK. It doesn't get that cold here, really, even in the middle of winter. We only ever get to the maximum we get to is like -6, maybe -10 in this part of Britain, which, to be honest with you, is not that cold. If you've got the right kit with you, you're not going to suffer that much with it. Where it comes into its own is making brews, living that little bit of wilderness fun, having a fire. And the thing for me is having that stove in the summer. So in my woodland where it's quite a high fire risk, having that stove means I can still have a fire if I want. I can cook on it. It reduces the risks and the issues for me.
Night out for me last mild the buffalo smock on 30th.
Yeah. It has been mild the last few days, isn't it? It has been mild. Last week we had a couple of cold days, a couple of very wet days.
You're lucky to get a 5-bar service up there. Oh dear,
Nice.
John. But
John,
yeah, we're sort of the forecast at the moment is saying that we could have it's dropping down low again.
Yeah, apparently this week we might have some snow. It's supposed to get pretty cold. So again, we'll look forward to that. If it comes, it comes.
Well, our son was born today, 36 years ago, and it snowed.
Happy birthday, Chris.
Yeah, happy birthday, Chris. It snowed when he was born.
That was the night my mum got really angry with me. I just...
Yeah, because you told her you named it after it, give it a Native American name.
I phoned my mum up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so she's teary-eyed. I said, "Oh, right, that's it. You've got a grandson, your first grandson." She's like, "Wonderful. What's he weigh?" Told her what he weighed. "How's Caroline?" "Caroline's fine." "Oh, have you got a name for him yet?" And I just laughed because there's a bit of devilment in me. And my mum's quite she's of a generation.
Yes.
So being a bit naughty, I just laughed and I said, "Yeah, we got a name for him." I said, "I've decided to go with a Native American styled name." She said, "All right." She said, "What's that?" I said, "Well, apparently what you do is you look out the window and you name him after the first thing you see." Yeah. And she went, "Right, so what are you calling him?" And I said, "Well, it started snowing, so I'm calling him Snowflakes Fall from the Sky." And the phone just went, doo! That was it. Didn't speak to me for a couple of weeks. She was not very amused. I think the first conversation I actually had with her 2 weeks later was, "For God's sake, tell me that's not what you've named that poor child." I went, "No, I called him Christopher."
Oh dear.
Oh,
enjoying your second Guinness there?
I am starting on my second.
You've got a long
Guinness.
way to go if you've got to get your 29 in, or 27 in.
It's a challenge. No, I couldn't do 29 pints of Guinness. I think I'd kill you. I think I would.
So about 47 for the ladies. It's more.
I think the most pints of Guinness I've ever drunk in one night was 9 pints, wasn't it? 9 pints.
And of course, ladies and gents, we got our next it's not week after next. It'll be the next ration pack.
Next MRE's coming up soon. Yeah, week after next.
Yeah.
Ooh, see Mickey suffer. Will it be a good one? Will it be a bad one? I don't know.
If it's as good as the French one, we're in for a treat.
I'm along for the ride.
Yeah, that French one was really nice.
French. I've kept the box, you know.
Yeah,
I've kept the box. I've kept the box to remind myself.
Does that tin still smell of the thing?
Yeah, it does. So, whilst we're here, a couple of little bits I'd like to see people.
Right, Dwayne says, Mick just sent you a picture of a hot tent. Can you give a warning? Unfortunately, the email is okay. So we'll go to the
email.
Yeah, email address.
Yeah.
It's gone to the Mick's email. If you can
on the other computer.
Yeah, on the other computer. But if you can send it to my one, which is badgermoon@mail.com, I can then look at quickly on my phone and show everyone. Yeah. So it's a hot tent warning, is it?
Yeah. Dee, nothing holds me back, mate.
No.
It's only a kidney.
Yeah.
It's only a kidney, brother.
I'll
be honest with you, I am still in a bit of pain.
They told us about a year before internally it's
I have to watch what I eat. It's affecting my body's processing. I have to watch the
So,
bending and stretching. It does pull quite badly. And I still can't lift any real weights, but I'm working on it, and I'm working on it every day. From what the doctor said to me, I'm a little bit ahead of what I should be. However, like she said, no two of us are the same. Healing is healing. You just push forward with it, listen to your body, let it tell you what to do. As for the C word, well, yeah, we got a good result there and it being benign. I've got to have tests on a regular basis because it is one that can reoccur and it doesn't always come back as benign. So somebody said to me, that's terrible news. And I said, no, actually, it's good news because I've got the advantage of we know what we're looking for and we're looking for it. It's one of the things I don't want to start harping on about your physical health, guys, and looking after yourselves, but it was a wake up call for me. These things do come out of the blue, and quite often we get niggly things. We get things that irritate us, those pains, aches, irritations, problems, issues, and we put them off and put them off and put them off. Partly it's a generational thing. Partly it's just us. I've got too much to do today. I can't go to the doctors and speak to the doctor about it. As the doctor said to me, he said, it's a shame that all the internal organs of the body weren't on the outside, because if you saw it swelling up or dropping off, you'd actually come and see me about it. But people don't. So, if you think you might have something wrong, get it checked out, please. It doesn't take any time at all, and more often than not, it can be a minor blood test, then possibly an MRI, and they're ahead of it. Yeah, don't leave it too late, because it's an awful thing to have happen. And I've been very lucky, very lucky. Dodged the bullet once again. Yeah, bullet dodger, eh? That's Mickey for you. Luck. Yes. I've been a very, very lucky man over the years. Did anybody see Kent Survival's video with his inflatable hot tent?
yeah,
that was a shocker.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
£1,300 tent collapsing on you like that.
Yeah, when you got the stove was in full thing as well.
Yeah, that was scary. Mate, you say that, Kiwi, but you've got to keep an eye on these things. Yeah, definitely no refund for him. Yeah, get things checked out. Yeah, and again, speak to them. I mean, at the end of the day, in the UK at the moment, everything seems to be by phone calls. Speak to them, start the ball rolling. Because believe you me, it's as John or anybody that's had it, because the day they turn around to you and say you've got this is a bloody horrible day. And I've been lucky. I've been blessed, and I know that. It's made me change quite a bit of my thought process in life. I was a person before that went through going, I'm Mr. Lucky Me. Never happens to me. I'm Mr. Lucky Me. I'm a bullet dodger. I'm lucky. That was but yeah, it's the sooner you find these things, the sooner they can be treated. And they can be treated in a lot of cases. Oh, that Guinness is cold. It's Owen, exactly that, mate. Exactly that. Treasure every day. Live it for the best. Do excuse me snuffling as well. I'm all bunged up at the moment. Yes, I can. I can. Oh. Oh, that was my hip.
Thank you, Ray. I've got it now.
Right. So.
Oh. It says here, why buy a log burner when you can buy a tent burner from Temu? As you can see from the picture.
Oh dear.
They've got a log burner in the centre of a tent, and it obviously did not do very well with them. Yes.
Is that the stove?
It's melted right down.
Yeah.
It's even melted. They obviously haven't put a thingy jack in it.
Right. Two things I'll tell you about that one straight away. They have a stove jack on it.
Hi, Andy. No, we don't know Andy at Kenswell. We watch him.
That's a folding stove.
We saw him the other day pulled down with the when he's blow up tent caught fire, didn't it?
Tent
stoves. No, it melted.
Tent stoves are dangerous. You've got to make sure that your tent's in good order, your stove's in good order, and that you are careful with them.
Yeah.
Any naked flame around modern materials is a risk. Okay. Yeah. I all the man-made material tents I tend to look at, and I take a pinch of salt to anything that says flame retardantly treated. The only if I was looking at long-term tenting and wanted a tent system to use with a stove, it's got to be canvas for me. Canvas has a good fire retardancy. It will burn if you make enough effort, but it takes a lot to get it burned. Modern materials, nylon, silk fabrics, and that, yeah, they do have a high risk. Right, I was asked to show Benny my stones.
Yeah, it's hard to get a refund on that.
Firstly, Benny, there's the tub. Okay. Ooh. It's a pill bottle. These are quite often referred to as pill bottle stoves because they fit inside.
I think that's that looks like you know, you get vitamins, supplements in like vitamin C and that.
And how these work? There's 3 of them in there, and what they are stone. They are cut from pizza oven bricks, I believe. There's 3 of them in there, and how it works is you drop them in. You put in your methylated spirits. You put in your whatever you want to absorb, and because they're highly absorbent, they soak up that mess, that spirit, that chemical. They hold it, you light it, and the whole thing becomes a stove. That all you need to do is sit that onto something that's not going to catch fire. That becomes your stove. Acts as a wicking agent. They are superb. These burn really hot for a very long time. 3 in there, not a problem at all.
Well done, Max. You did it by a hand rasp.
Yeah, hand rasp. Well done, mate. They're a brilliant bit of kit, a brilliant idea. Absolutely work fantastically. Okay, they will work with any of the spirits you can get, and I have noticed some people selling these for quite some big bucks on Tinterweb.
Oh, well done, Max.
But yeah, Max, yeah, brilliant bit of kit, mate. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit, and they work. They do work fantastically. Should I fire one up? Could fire one up.
Cool.
Yeah, you can smell it in there, can't you? I mean, they want.
Oh, that went right with nose.
They want topping up a little bit, but again,
wow.
I found.
Not with the big felt pens.
Yeah. And again, just simple.
Yeah.
Simple technology.
But then again, it's held together in that nice little container as well.
Yeah. Ready to go. They work really, really, really well. And again, you can scale it up. If you had another container, you got something larger, you could cut them larger, smaller.
Yeah, so he said you don't need to. It doesn't matter if they're smaller, does it?
No, it just needs to go into something that's sealable, so that you can soak it. Because if they're open to the air, obviously it evaporates away, goes away.
That's the same with the your fat wood. If you leave that, it doesn't mean it won't light, but it lights not as well as if you kept it sealed.
Yeah, Yeah, that's down to the.
Max is showing you a bigger one on the video. Naughty boy. Sorry, couldn't resist.
Absolutely. So yeah, Firestones. Yeah.
Hiking the hills. Actually, those were made by Out with Max.
Out with Max.
Who's just below your comment.
Okay, I think this is actually due a showing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Let me get set up here. I'll let you have a chat for a second whilst I just set this up.
But yeah, Firestone. Yeah, I'd not seen them before, but what a fantastic idea! That's the great thing about this community. People get their ideas and able to share it with everyone. Yes, yeah. Oh, Willow, where you been?
So, in fact, you can see that back there.
Yeah.
So there's the Firestones in the pill bottle. All I'm going to do is tip on the spirit of choice, which is methylated spirits for me.
Yeah. Don't even
Filled
too
up
much.
a little bit, but that's me being silly.
Yeah. Especially you're going to try and get it out then, yeah?
I'm just going to tip a little bit of that out. I overfilled it. Sorry, that's the Guinness.
Yes, Trace. Max is new to the land of YouTube, so check him out. Give him a subscription. Show him some love, everyone. Yeah, I think you're right there, John. But yeah, it's just tipping out some of the liquid. He put a bit too much of it, and so she should be very proud of you, Max. Yeah, it's great.
I would normally soak these for probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'm just doing a demo. Wet hands as well. So just wash my hands. So take my stone out. Put my stone on something safe. Seal the tub because obviously I've got a flammable spirit in there.
Yes, that's good. Great that you're able to
spark ignition source. So there we go. One stone.
Perhaps Max, you might think about selling it. There, wow. There you go. Proof is in the pud. That gives a hell of a lot of heat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Max, you should sell some, mate. It's fantastic idea, and people will want them. Yeah, because Simon's interested. So.
And again, I haven't given that a full soak. That's only had a few minutes.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the effect. The other two are in there soaking up the rest of the methylated spirits. I'll leave that burning.
You just watch out the metal table. The metal doesn't go from the table because that's plastic underneath there.
It's actually lifted off. That's raised up.
Oh, so
it
went out a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I was very cautious of that.
Yeah, you just set light to the house. Thank you, Owen.
Yeah.
So, done and it has got a really nice flame there, hasn't it?
And they work brilliantly. And of course, because the stones are porous stones and they're designed to absorb heat, the other great thing with them, once the meth's burnt off, they cool down super fast.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't hold the heat.
Willow is standing outside the door.
He's like, no, he set fire to the house. I'm not coming in there. The man's an idiot. And it looks like there's a lot of stuff close to it. To be honest with you guys, it's not. That gear is actually sitting well back away from it, and I am keeping a wary eye on it.
Right, so Max has said he's got some more tubs, and he'll get some more done. But yeah, that sort of thing. And Max, if you it might be an idea. You might want to bring us some along to the camp in May. Because I'm sure that there'll be people there at the camp that would be interested in purchasing some of those
And
stones
anybody
off
that's
you.
got any ideas like that, yeah. And again, they're share 'em if you want. If you want,
Yeah.
if it's something you're planning on as a business idea, then it's different.
So you can just
Like
put a
that.
cup straight on top of it.
You could put a cup straight
Yeah.
on top of it. You could,
Yeah.
yeah, you could put a cup straight on top of it. That and right, so I could put my military head on. Carrying those are 4 6-inch nails. You could do it with 3, but 4's a little bit easier. 4 6-inch
definitely a
nails
farm
pushed into
party.
the ground round that. Put your tin mug on top of
I
it.
mean, you've got the old marshmallows on a stick. You can get all that be around there, melting away, doing your
old squaddy trick with hexamine was throw away the stoves and just carry 4 or 3 invariably 6-inch nails, and you just use those to raise your
tent pegs, as Benny
tent
said.
pegs. Yeah, tent pegs. Nice little simple system, works brilliantly.
Right, Owen.
Max, you're a genius. I mean, look at that. That's still roaring away. Same
Hi, Bushcroft Sussex.
And that hadn't even had a proper soak.
So yeah, Bushcroft Sussex. That is those are Max's out with Max's Firestones.
Yeah.
And because you haven't been in yet, on the board is the camp date, and it is the May the 16th, 17th, and 18th. And we suggested to Max that he might want to bring some of those Firestones along for people to buy off him at the camp.
Now, guys, it's burning down now. Please be aware it didn't have a full soak. Normally, I soak them for 10 minutes, and I can get a 15-20 minute burn out of one. Okay, that literally didn't have time to soak up all the material, but that's how well they work. They are superb, and there's 3 in that tub. So if I was doing a long cook, I can swap them over.
Going now.
Owen, have a great evening, mate. Give little one my hugs and kisses. Say hi to your missus from me, and give Archie the super dog a pat on the head.
Yeah, Bushcroft, that's why his 16th is his wife's birthday. What?
Yeah.
You can come anytime on the 17th.
Yeah.
And in the Saturday evening, there will be food.
Yeah, I've got to sit and chat to Jason and
sort out with Jason what we're going to do food wise.
Yeah, do it for that. Yeah.
Have you double dunk them? He said they last more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yes, May. The hiking hills, that's May the 16th, 17th, and 18th of this year.
Yeah. Anybody that wants any more information on that, I'm not going to put the 3 words and the address for it up on the channel for obvious reasons. It's not my woods. But my email address is on the top of the board there. HampshireOutdoors@mail.com. Send us an email. Let me know. Please let me know who you are. It's me. This doesn't really help. But let us know who you are. Yeah.
And if you've got some
we will
bits,
email you the details.
If you've got some bits you want to bring along to swap or sell, then let us know, so we can let the community know that you're going to be bringing these things. And
or you've got something you want to show everybody. If you've been designing or working on something and you want people's honest opinions and that,
do a demonstration.
Bring it along. If you want to do a video, make a video. By all means, do ask advice. That's the whole thing about this. There will be guys that make their little bit of a video. There'll be guys that don't want to do a video, just want to chill and relax. The only thing I will say there is, obviously, if you're somebody going around doing videos, double check with the guys before you walk up and stick a camera in somebody's face. Just say to them in the morning, "I'm going to be doing a video later on. Do you mind being in it?" Because not everybody really wants to.
Max, anything that's made by hand is never perfect. You don't have to have them perfect. It's the working that is the thing. Sussex said he's going to bring along some spoons and cups and stuff.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. Do so. And it's all about sharing, caring, and that. You can show the guys some techniques for carving spoons. There's plenty of guys that have not done it before. They might want some tips, some ideas. I've seen your work; it's absolutely fantastic.
They are brilliant.
Lee Roberts came up. Poor old Lee. he came up and he was doing some flint napping. He ended up showing us a brilliant bow drill technique, and yeah, he was busy the whole weekend. But again, don't feel put upon if you want to say to people, look, I'll show you how to do this, but then other than that, I just want to sit back and chillax. Do so. There's no pressure on anybody. The whole idea of these weekends, it's not a team builder, it's not a course, it is just chill out in the woods and have fun.
We know that Lee Roberts is coming, and he knows how to do the napping, so I'm sure if I ask him, he would quite happy to show you how to do some napping.
Give you some tips.
Yeah.
Give you some tips, and that's the thing. It's all about sharing ideas and that. But I will also say, guys, as well, it's if somebody, give people space if they want a bit of space. It's a chill weekend rather than a teaching weekend. I will be, after August, I will be running some courses, okay, for people that are interested. When I say courses, experiences, that's what I'm going to be running. I'm working on that at the moment. That will come in after August, will be a little going concern of mine. That's how I'm going to look at making my income, because I won't do it from YouTube. And I've got to look at doing something for myself.
I don't know, maybe they're out. I know, I think Jess may be coming as well, but she does napping, doesn't she? Because you've got the knives that she made you.
And the camp is like there's a slight map there to give you a rough idea. It is between Aldershot, Guildford, and Farnham. Basically, if you drew a line from Farnham to Guildford, looked at Aldershot, and then travelled due east from Aldershot, it would pretty much run you through it. What I don't want to do is give too much details out here, because the woods aren't mine. They're private woods owned by a group of gentlemen, and the security of their woods is partly my responsibility, because they own their own business up there. They run a business from there. There's nothing dodgy about it. It's all legit and above board. But again, it's theirs. So you send us an email, let us know who it is, and I'll email you the 3 words, the dates, and all the rest of it, and we'll go from there. And that's just so that I'm not sticking this out there. If this video suddenly went viral and 1 million people watched it, out of those 1 million people, there might be 2 or 3 people that go, let's just go up there and have a nose, and it's my respect to the guys that own the woods. It's me looking after them. And I'll drive for you, mate. Basically, my nearest main road, my nearest A road, is the A31 between Farnham and Guildford. Okay, the A31 between Farnham and Guildford. That's my nearest major road. The A3, Portsmouth to London Road, is about 15 minutes the other side of me. So
there's fish around Guildford and Godwin.
Well, there you go, mate. Nearest fishery to me. No, there isn't really one. There you go. The stone's just gone out.
That's not bad, considering you just put a little bit in there, and
you can almost touch that already.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So it should be pretty good. There's plenty of trees to hang hammocks from. There's sort of areas.
There are flat patches. You might have to look around a little bit.
You might have to sort of route around to find flat patches for your tents.
Yeah, it is, and whatever preferred method you want to use. I've actually, when I was up there with sticks last, we were talking about this, and so I'm actually going to ask the guys that use hammocks to try and use the more or less level areas and leave the flatter areas for anybody that is ground camping. But it's not an issue. We do have space for everybody. I'll tell you what, it's a great woods for a hammock.
Yeah.
It is my preferred method up there. It's a beach woods. So it makes a stunning woods for a hammock. It really does.
Okay, Max. So yes, that's quite.
Yeah.
We had to wait to sort some dates out because some of the dates we had weren't quite right. But yes, the
the other thing is the guys run a business from there, so I'm partly reliant on when they're not using it because they run courses there, and obviously if they're running courses for their clients, it's very difficult doing 4x4 driver training. You're steering in and out of people's tents and hammocks and that.
Underpants hanging off trees and things like that.
And I'm pretty sure the guys that are up there in the hammocks and that don't want somebody who's a first-time 4x4 driver rattling around the woods where they're camping.
Hey, let's be fun as we ride around our 4x4. Let's poke the hammock. Yeah.
Benny, take it easy, brother. Take care.
I will, Bon, where I put my face and my head. Thank you, Benny, for the warning and for thinking about my modesty.
Yes, good man. I don't mind a bit. I actually wish I had a bit of hazel. I might have to come down to you, Bushcroft, Sussex, to have a walk through your hazel woods. I'm looking for a couple of new hazel staves. I
was speaking to my mother saying that I'd been speaking to you, and she goes, "Oh, he might know the family because the family name is Charman." And my great grandfather had, my grandfather, sorry, had 5 or 6 brothers who lived round the whole sort of Bignor, Petworth way. So, do you? Oh my God! That might be a relative.
There we go. Small world
from Bognor. Wow.
Yeah. So and I'm planning. I mean, nobody's to tell him yet, but I'm hoping to invade Stealth later in the year.
Yeah.
I'd like to get me sticks. Maybe a couple of others will go down and invade Stealth. Oh, he's on there. Oh, damn! That plan's out the window now.
Yes, cooks can do, Max. No problem.
It'd be nice to go down to see Stealth, Flack, and the guys, and have a weekend down there. Go visit them.
Yeah. As long as you got decent biscuits. You always have decent biscuits, don't you?
Always has.
Yeah, you always got biscuits.
Exactly it. And I know all I've got to do is turn up with the chocky hobnobs. It's a military thing.
Yeah.
Chocky hobnobs, all is forgiven.
Night all.
Night, Benny. Take care, brother. Love to the kids. Take it easy. And give Graham a hug for us.
Little Graham.
He's a stunning little dog, isn't he? Yeah. Absolutely stunning little dog. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I'd like to get down and see Stealth this summer. Pop down and see him, say hi. Yeah, oh yeah, lots of biscuits and burgers. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's got to be done, isn't it?
It's our military thing, isn't it?
Yeah, as long as it's not blooming burgers made out of lettuce leaves and corn.
I used to get people walking to my range office and they'd just walk in and put a packet of choc hobnobs on the side, and I'd look at them before they'd even told me what they'd done. They'd put it on the side and I'd go, all is forgiven. You may leave.
I worked in a booking cell for the army, and I'm afraid, boys, that it's the fly boys that gave us the best bits. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying the army's bad because we did get treats, but those fly boys from Odeon, lots of chocolate and biscuits.
Coming in with their Chinooks, landing their Chinooks on the parade square, running in with, "Hey girls, look what you got, you." Lost 5 minutes in the bush. It's easy when you own a Chinook. You can whip out to France and pick up a nice bottle of something.
Yeah.
You haven't got to pay the duty on it. Yeah, tea and biscuits are a staple.
Yeah, see, you're going to be busy, Max, now, using your thing to back all these stones up.
Handles pressing. He's got 7 in the morning.
We're getting
on towards that time now. Anyhow, 1 minute.
Bigger can, does that mean more biscuits and burgers?
We're at 1 hour and 54 minutes, and we haven't even discussed cheese toasties yet tonight.
No.
And I have.
Mind you, I'm still stuffed from that Dexter brisket we had.
I have a hankering for a cheese toastie with a splash of Tabasco.
Ew.
Oh, yeah.
I've got some really nice Alison bread too.
Yeah?
Ooh. I could do some toast and cheese.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Right, so what we do, we'll start winding up, I think. Unless anybody's got any other questions, anything else they would like
Anyone
to
doing
ask?
anything exciting this weekend? Has you got any camps out there? Got any new stuff you're going to be trying or looking into buying? Oh, yeah, I've seen those. A lot of the fishermen have them.
Yeah, I keep looking at them.
Yeah, I keep thinking.
There's just something a bit special about cheese toasty.
I like also as where I like the cheesy toasties, but I am rather keen on a sweet one. So I do like banana toasties. See you later, T. Oh, that's nice. So Bushcroft went to the woods yesterday evening with the 5-year-old.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Get them out, young.
Yeah.
Get them out there. Yeah. Well, just a couple more bits to add tonight. I'll start doing this on a weekly thing.
Yeah.
Right. Add to kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 things to add to your kit for your first aid kit in the back of your bag that you can pick up quite cheaply. You can pick them up from Temu and people like that, or Amazon.
Yeah,
are definitely worth having. The first one is a rhino splint. Okay. Now,
that one is off Temu.
I carry rhino splints because I've had a broken arm. I broke my arm, broke both bones in my forearm. And the difficulty for me in the self-recovery was sorting myself out. But by having these splints, which can be
fantastic,
molded
Andy,
of form to the limb that's injured,
yeah,
right, would have stabilised that wound and made life a lot easier for me. They weigh nothing at all.
And they're all marked up on those.
Yeah, they're all marked up. They've got all the instructions with them. But the thing you've got to have if you've got a splint, a rhino splint or something like that, is you need a way of binding it to you. And you can buy...
Actually shows you how to do the splint.
You can buy Kenzo tape. It's Kenzo tape, which is like a lot of sportsmen use. Self-amalgamating bandage is another one we used to call it. But basically, it's this stuff, self-amalgamating, self-bonding bandage. Use that, you put the splint on, wrap it around, bind it to it. And again, they're cheap, they're easy, they weigh nothing. They go in your kit. And if you do have a fall, you do have something you need to stabilise because you broke it or even sprained it badly, they are really worth having in your gear. It's the sort of thing I wish I'd seen donkeys years ago before I broke my arm, because I would have carried it as a standard, because there is no weight to it.
I don't know how to put the email addresses up, Max, but I'll make sure that I have that done for next week.
Yeah. But after having a broken arm myself and having to... Well, it was
a rhino rescue sprint.
It was a 2-hour self-recovery, including driving a vehicle. I wish I'd had that with me. It would have been so much easier to do if I'd been able to stabilise that arm. But I couldn't. I was in a position where I'd broken my left arm here. Oh, it's actually here. I broke it.
I think that was about £2. Temu, maybe less.
Trying to stabilise that arm, walk back while sort my kit out, do simple things like unlock a door. Getting into the car, they always say to you, oh yeah, you can just tuck your arm up inside your shirt or something like that. It's not that easy when you're
not Sussex.
And then making the drive home, and to drive home, what I was having to do was hook 2 fingers in my collar like that.
That's a good idea,
my arm, which again was separating the bones, and the weight's hanging this way. If only I'd had that and I'd been able to literally fold it out. I mean, it is only lightweight aluminium.
And they do come in other colours. We went for the orange because it's bright.
And again, because it is supple, it's a metal base inside there, but you can then shape it to the wound, the injury, the limb that you need to stabilise, bind it with the tape, and that's it. It would have been stable. I could have actually supported that arm and got home a lot easier with a lot less pain, hell of a lot less pain. And again, in carrying that, if you do come across a casualty, broken leg, broken arm,
and they're quite thin and
you might not be looking at moving them, but you can stabilise that limb until further help gets to you or they're lifted out, recovered. Now, a friend of mine's a paramedic, and he assures me that if you use any of your first aid kit at the scene of an accident to assist people, let the paramedics know, right, what kit you have used up, because they will resupply you.
Yeah.
Okay, they will resupply you that kit that you use.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's about £2, if that, for the rhino thing. But useful thing. Doesn't take up too much space, and
it's light as a feather. And you might not need it ever. Hopefully you don't. But if you did, take it from me. It's really worth having. It's in my kit all the time. Anyhow, so that's it. I think most people are looking at getting off. I'm looking at getting off myself, making a cheese toasty with a bit of Tabasco sauce.
We don't on mine. I won't eat it.
Guys, stay safe. Get outdoors. Have your adventures. Have fun. Wherever you are in this glorious world of ours, have an absolutely stunning week. Get outside, have some sort of adventure. Make somebody smile as well. Don't care who it is. Don't care how you do it. Me, every day I try and make one person smile. I've even been known to drive down a road, head out the window, singing loudly to myself like an idiot, just knowing that it makes people smile. Right? Make somebody happy. It's important. Other than that, love those you do, forgive those you don't. May peace and light be upon you all.
Have a fantastic week all, and get outside and have some sunshine.
From me, Kaz, Willow, Mac, Jason. Yeah, guys, have an awesome week wherever you are in this beautiful world of ours. This is us out. Till next time. Look out.